All right. Hi, my lovely Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to get into a love and finance reading, but we are going to break those categories down into subcategories. For love, we're going to touch on my singles, and as well as those that are in connection. And with finances, we are going to break that down into job/career, what is going on with your money, so your actual finances. And I'm going to touch base also with my students and my retirees. All right. I'm going to take a drink of water here before I start. Oh, okay. And let's get into this reading. Okay. So for love and romance, actually, you know what? I almost forgot. For all the other zodiac signs, I pulled an overall message oracle from the Sacred Geometry deck. So I will do the same with you guys. And again, you could just be resonating in this energy. Perhaps you don't have Capricorn anywhere in your chart, or perhaps you're not even connected to a Capricorn. But for whatever reason, there's a message here for you. You may be, again, you may be able to take something from this message. So please keep an open mind, I urge you. All right, what's going on? Overall message, Spirit. Delight. Love that. Okay. Great start. Number 19. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Wow, okay. So I really feel like a group of people here may be in love. This is like being on cloud 9. Or if it's not being in love, it's feeling of the world is my oyster, or the world is my eggplant from the opposite sex. But this is the energy of I am limitless. There's so many things to look forward to, so many opportunities perhaps to look forward to. And it's being really excited about what's to come. Perhaps doors are opening for you, you know, perhaps I know somebody with this energy in their chart, and they recently got their citizenship, you know, and I'm sure they're so excited about the opportunities that lie ahead of them because of this. You know, it's like a weight off of their shoulders. And this person actually is a very young man of 19. So, you know, right now, the world really is his oyster. So it could be something like that. Take it how it resonates here. But that is the overall message. Also the number 19. Oh, that's right. He is 19. And we have the number 19. Oh my gosh. This May is reading maybe for him. Or for that group that resonates with this, you know, which could be him. Unknowingly. So you could be 19, or perhaps number 19 resonates for you. Perhaps something happened when you were 19 that's significant, that resonates in this energy. This also reduces to the number. It's weird because we have 10, right? And that's a double digit. And then 10 reduces to the number 1. So perhaps 10 or 1 also. resonates for you in some way. Okay. Now let's go into the love and romance reading, and let's see what's actually, I'm going to pull something from this deck here. Oh, that's great. I'm not answering personals right now, guys, especially not free readings at this time. But if you still do really want a reading, you can donate through the link in my bio. And if you're willing to wait, I can do your reading after this reading. If you're interested, just comment down below after you have donated, saying that you have donated and that you are interested in a personal live reading. Okay, and I'll put your name on the list, but I'm not doing personals at this very moment, and I am not doing free readings at this very moment. Okay. All right, let's go into love and romance. What is going on overall, my Capricorns, with love and romance? Yes. Energy. Yes. Okay. Passion. Passion. I love that. Okay. I just feel like you have so much energy, you're just bouncing up and down. This reading really could be for my friend here. That I was talking about. But yeah, there's this energy of I'm zooming, I'm racing, I have so much energy to expend, I have so many things to do, I have so many places to be, or there's so many places I want to be, and there are so many things I want to experience, you know. And in regards to how this translates in love, this is just, again, feeling so energized, so excited, maybe feeling as if you're on cloud nine, or feeling very passionate about a connection for those in connection with somebody. All right. Let's branch off into my singles read. Let's branch off into my singles. What's going on with my singles? For my singles, you could be traveling, or maybe you're just traveling short distances a lot lately, you know, and maybe you've been meeting new people. Okay. Maybe you've been going on dates, or just going out a lot, meeting people. For my, you've been going on dates, or just going out a lot, meeting people. For my singles, what's going on here? Singles. Uh-oh, we have the Three of Wands. And then we have the Enchantress. What is going on here? This may not be for all of you, but I definitely see somebody. Where's my selenite wand, or my selenite pointer? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. I definitely see somebody here that may be talking to multiple people. Okay. Maybe you feel very passionate about several people, or you have this lusty enchantress, or enchanter if you're a masculine energy, here. This is like, yes, this unicorn has that horn right here. You know, you may feel really in the mood from now until mid-February, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe it's also with Valentine's Day coming up right around the corner. Maybe you're also making plans, especially those that are seeing multiple people here. Maybe you're planning how to go on all these different dates. This is for my singles, you know what I mean? If you're not single, then you especially may not resonate with this reading. But yeah, we also mentioned the number 1, the 19, being ultimately reduced to the number 1, and then this Enchantress card is the number 1, as we see here. So some of you may think of it as reading too much into it, but I think it's perfect timing for me to notice this. I just feel like, again, you are available. You are really putting yourself out there. I think you're really feeling yourself, and people are highly attracted to you here, male or female. All right, let's see what's going on for those in connection, however that may resonate for you. You could be official with this person or physically with this person, but it doesn't have to be. Perhaps things are complicated, you know. But you still consider yourself to be connected to this person some way, somehow. All right. Thank you for all the likes. Those in connection. My Cappies in connection. Are those just resonating in this energy? What is going on from here till mid-Feb? All right, first card wanted to come out. I'm taking it in the challenge position. 4 of Swords. Okay. Wheel of Fortune reversed is really standing out to me as well. There may be distance between you both right now. Perhaps it's physical distance, or perhaps you're just not spending as much time together and you both feel emotionally distant from each other, or feeling as if you don't know where this is going. You're like, things are just up in the air between you and this person. Things have not moved forward with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Maybe things aren't necessarily terrible, but things you wouldn't say are especially, great. You're just like, we're just here. Perhaps things have kind of gone stagnant, which sucks, because maybe in the past there was a lot of passion, and maybe one or both of you may want to move this forward, but it's like things are unclear. I think in this instance things are complicated, and it's almost as if like there's this big elephant in the room and you guys aren't really being honest with each other, one or both of you. I really feel as if you've been holding onto these thoughts for way too long. They've been circulating in your mind, and you've been unable to really vocalize exactly what's going on in that head of yours. But you're like, what, maybe you feel as if you have no right to say this. Maybe things are complicated and you're like, oh, sorry. And you're like, I can't just reach out to them and just, blurt out like all of the thoughts that I've ever had, even though I really, really, really want to. You're like, it's just not the type of position that I'm in. And so, again, things are up in the air. You don't know where things are going. It's like this connection has come to a halt. At least till mid-February. Possibly. All right. Let me pull an advice card here, at least because this is a difficult situation. Let's see, what is the advice here for those in this connection? Okay. We have the Six of Swords. I know you're looking back. Look, the Swan is looking back. But the Six of Swords is all about moving on, right? Moving to calmer waters. And so this is saying, because you have no resolve when it comes to this situation, you have to emotionally move on for now. Yeah. You feel like it's wrong to move on with the Swan. You feel like it's so wrong for you to, because you wholeheartedly believe that you are very connected to this person and you really don't want to let this person go, but the universe is saying, not now. Not now. And so you may have no choice. You have to leave it up to the star. You have to leave it up to fate. You have to leave it up to destiny. Okay. You have to believe in some kind of higher guidance that things will be okay. That you will eventually get the answers you seek. All right, let's move on now to career and finances. Again, guys, you could just be resonating in this energy today. Perhaps you don't have this anywhere in your chart, but somehow this resonates with you. That's fine. That is completely fine. All right, one more shuffle here. Career and job. What's going on? Career and job for you guys. Career and job. Healer in the reverse. Okay. When it's in the reverse, I tend to read the shadow aspect only. This says, taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Okay, so when it comes to your career or your job, I feel like you are trying your hands at maybe something new or just new things in general. Maybe you are learning a new skill. Or maybe you're enrolled in a course that you've never taken before, for example, right? Or maybe you're undergoing some kind of training at your job, right? Or you're just on this projection of this career path and you're just learning about it. Either way, no matter which way you flip it, I just feel like you're in this energy of learning. You're a student. It's frustrating because maybe you feel as if, for example, if you're working with your hands, maybe your hands aren't cooperating with you, or you just don't feel like you have the skill level to master this yet, which is fine, which is why you're in the student energy. You are learning. Nobody's perfect, the first time around. At least that's very rare. I know you want to master something here, or you want to be the best perhaps at your job or the best in your career, but be careful of hurting other people or harming other people in your path unintentionally. In the pursuit, sometimes in the blind pursuit of a goal, sometimes we kind of overlook, little details, or we stop being as considerate of other people and maybe their time, or just how we say things. It may just be rude, so just kind of keep that in mind. Although you do want to pave a path forward, be careful of whose toes you step on. Be careful of who you hurt along your way. All right, let's pull some tarot here. Somebody here also may just have really big hands. So someone here may just have really big hands, and because of that, you may find that you're kind of clumsy. Or again, maybe you accidentally, for example, if your job was to be giving massages, maybe you find that, maybe you're a little too intense. Maybe you're actually kind of crushing or hurting your client a little bit, So just be mindful. Career and job, what do we have for Cat? 3 of Cups in the reverse. You're like, what's wrong? What am I doing wrong? Okay, that's way too many cards, but I will take this 10 of Wands in the reverse because it's standing out to me. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Again, this came out in your love read. Perhaps it's connected somehow. But yeah, you're not satisfied with the way things are going at work. Again, maybe you want to be the best. And maybe you're working really hard with this 10 of Wands energy. But it's like no matter how much you try, it's just like things aren't going your way. You're running into obstacles. But you're determined. You are determined. And so with the 10 of Wands in reverse, you're trying to let go of maybe criticisms or negative feedback. You're trying to just let this roll off your shoulder because you want to be the best version of yourself. You want to convince people that you can step your game up, that you can become better. So I would say good job. It takes a lot of strength in a person to keep going despite the odds. And again, you just may be learning to have a more delicate touch, or just to be more detail oriented, as well. Maybe there's something there in regards to your job or career. Maybe you're not being thorough enough, All right. So you are addressing the problem. Well, I don't know if you're addressing the problem, but you're definitely determined. And maybe the advice would be, again, to address those issues that have been brought up to you. And maybe just be more aware of the details moving forward. All right. We're going to go into a reading for, well, I was about to say my students, but we haven't gone into the finance read, so let's do that. What's going on in regards to your finances? For my caps, are those just resonating in this energy? We have hedge, potential, boundaries, and decision. Gosh, it's like no matter which way I swing, it's like I feel like I'm not going to get the result I want straight away. It just seems like you're having to make a decision just to walk 10 more miles down your path. You know what I mean? It's like you haven't come really to a finite solution. You're just kind of weighing the pros and cons and, which one is a better option for right now. So each option right now is just not ideal. And this is really frustrating because you just feel like you're lost. You just feel like you're lost. This is the energy of you're in a forest and you're like, there's so many ways I could go. But where's the path that's going to lead me to a better place or to an opening, or where will you find the path of least resistance, especially if you're worried about dangers or obstacles along that path. All right, let's pull some tarot here and see what else we have. I'm seeing a fishtail here as well. Something about a fishtail. I don't know what that means. Fishtail. That means something to you. Maybe you're trying to swim away from a difficult situation. I don't know. Propel yourself out of a difficult situation. All right. Finances for Cap. Or those just resonating in this energy. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. Maybe you have to talk to financial advisors, or talk to your bank and trying to create some kind of plan that's going to help pay off your debt. Or maybe you're looking into refinancing something, maybe a home, maybe a car. Let's see. Finances. If not, maybe you could seek some legal advice or seek professional advice about your career or your finances. Sorry, a 6 of Swords. Either way, you're willing to put in the work to get yourself out of a difficult situation. So yeah, I definitely feel like the advice to you is to seek some kind of professional advice as to how to manage your money better. how to manage your finances better, or what you can do to improve your finances. I do feel like you need to kind of hash out the details and really look at what's going on. Where is your spending going? You know, what are you indebted to? You know, and seeing, you know, if there are other possibilities that can help you. If there are other possibilities that can help you. All right. Okay, let's go into a reading for my students now. For my students. My Cappy students. Or those just in this energy. Okay. We have break free. Regain your youth and fly. I feel like you really want to, you have a vision for yourself. Let me just put it like that. You have a vision for yourself. You have a direction you want to go down. You have these dreams. However, I feel like your guides are telling you to move into a different direction. If you've been getting blocks, if you've been getting resistance, perhaps that's not the path you're meant to walk down. Perhaps there's another path that's waiting for, it's waiting to be revealed to you. You know. Let's see what we have here. My students. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So maybe you are dreaming of success, financial windfall, you know, for things to get better for you so you don't have to worry about money. However, I do feel as if you have a guide here. Perhaps also for some it's a passed down loved one. For some, maybe it's a passed down mother or mother figure or a nurturer in your life. That's just kind of reminding you of something here. Perhaps it's something that this loved one wanted you to value or to remember to value. I do feel like something from the past, some kind of lesson, is trying to, I don't know, trigger you about something here. Let's see if I can think of an example. This is like, for example, you wanted to be a successful business person. You wanted to be highly successful. You wanted to be CEO of a company. However, maybe your ancestors or maybe your passed down loved ones are asking you to fulfill some kind of karma. Perhaps they're asking you to fight for them, for example. You know, maybe you would be a great lawyer. Perhaps you'd be great in politics. You know, as toxic as that may be, maybe there's something you can accomplish that's really important in your family. As an example, right? Perhaps you're meant to fight for social justice. Just something here is like, hey, you have a responsibility to your family. Not just your wants, your desires of obtaining this financial windfall here. Interesting. So, you are going to be redirected. That's what I feel here. I mean, obviously, ultimately, it's up to you whether you want to follow. If you're really determined to make it rich, if you're really determined to follow this vision, or if you are going to be deterred off of that path to experience something else that's eventually maybe going to lead you to the path that you're meant to walk in this lifetime. All right. Okay. Lastly, we're going to go into reading for my retirees and see what is going on with you guys. Oh yeah, the map oracle. They want me to bring up the map oracle. My retirees. Didn't forget about y'all. Although there's probably not a whole lot of retirees on this app. But I appreciate you guys. All right, my retired caps. It was just in this energy. What's happening here with you guys? Into the unknown in the challenge position. Okay. Some of you may feel as if you're not as coordinated as you used to be. Maybe you can't see as well as you used to, and maybe in need of some assistance or of some help. Or maybe you're having trouble walking here as well. Maybe you need like a walker to kind of, move around, especially, further distances. Okay, but let's see why this is coming up for you. Let's see what is going on here. I'm on call tomorrow, guys. I am nervous. Or no, I'm doing sick call. I'm sorry, not on call. I'm doing sick call tomorrow. I am anxious. Maybe my retirees are anxious. Anxious of what's going to happen to them physically. Maybe you're trying to be really careful with your body just because it's not cooperating with you, and you're just trying not to bend the wrong way, sleep the wrong way. You're watching your step, making sure you don't slip and fall. One of my aunts here is really up there in age now. She I think it's almost been about a year already, but if not a year, but she fell down the stairs, and now she can only get around. Well, now she kind of limps around with a walker, so she has to be extra careful. And she was a determined woman. Let me tell you, she became an anesthesiologist. She did that for 30 years, She was like the matriarch in family. Anyways. Alright, my retirees. What's going on? Okay, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. You know, what's funny is that she's had short hair like this. I wouldn't be surprised if this reading was resonating for her either. But with the Four of Wands in the reverse, it's almost as if like you've had some brutal wake-up calls about the reality of your current situation. You know, it's like maybe you've received bad news after bad news after bad news for the past couple of years, you know. And this could be no, like, you know, you can't do this anymore. It's like maybe you feel as if there's nothing that's great about this experience. And like the more time goes by, the more Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like you start looking back to who you were in your youth. And I think you are able to just get past these hard and trying times by just reimagining who you once were. You know, it's like that spirit within you that was in your youth is still somewhere inside of you, and it keeps you going. It keeps you going. Remembering that version of yourself keeps you going. All right, let's pull an advice card here. We have the Devil, there you are, and then we have the Knight of Swords. It's an extra card. I want to say here, don't make a deal with the devil. Don't do it. You know, I know you feel maybe right now you would give anything to walk again, for example, if that's the issue, or you give anything to just not be in this situation anymore, you know, or to just relive your youth or something. And maybe you're thinking like, maybe there's a way my soul can possibly become, you know, reborn. I mean, it's going to happen anyways. That's going to happen naturally anyways. Obviously for those that believe in reincarnation, at least, we obviously don't 100% know what's going to happen, you know, after we die. I think it's healthy to have a healthy skepticism about all the theories that are out there. But one can have their beliefs, right? And so that's the only thing we have to hold on to, really, about the afterlife. But there's just this temptation here about something, is what I feel. So just be careful of your thoughts. Man your thoughts and your desires here, you know. And although this urge to be young again is so strong, I just be careful of what you're agreeing to, of what you may be binding yourself to in a contract because of the thoughts you're having. I'll just say that much. All right, that is the reading for my caps. If this resonated for you, if you found this fascinating, I would encourage you to hit the follow button and, you know, join the Soul Fam. But thank you so much for watching regardless, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. I think after this I'll be doing it's getting late for me, so I'm not going to try to be on here for too long, and I know I always say that, and I just ended up staying here till a lot later than I intended to. But for real guys, I'm going to try to make the next reading short because I do want to do a general reading. So if you want to follow me on the other side for that, I'll see you there. And if not, have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys.